Walking in space? Fiction? Dream? Story? No. We are talking about a real event that happened on the 10th of September 2024. The Polaris Dawn mission by SpaceX. Polaris Dawn will travel much higher than any of the previous crew and will research with the aim of better understanding the effects of spaceflight and space radiation on human health. Impressive, huh? Strap in and get ready to experience more astonishing details about this historic mission. The Polaris Dawn mission included a very experienced squad led by Mission Commander Jared Isaacman, an experienced astronaut and executive officer of Shift 4 Payments. Jared had commanded the Inspiration 4 mission in the past, which made history as the first all-civilian spaceflight in September 2021. Other members of the squad were Scott Poteet, an ex-United States Air Force pilot who was also part of the Inspiration 4 mission. He also served as Director of Business at Draken International and is an accomplished runner and athlete. Scott offered invaluable experience to the Polaris Dawn crew. Anna Menon, a space engineer and medical doctor. Menon has worked with SpaceX and NASA, making her an important member of the team. Her background in both engineering and medicine was vital for the mission's success. Chris Sembrowski. He is a data engineer and space enthusiast. Sembrowski luckily won his spot on the squad through a charity campaign which was associated with the Inspiration 4 mission, making him an inspiring representative of the movement. This team with different backgrounds not only highlights the capabilities of SpaceX's, but also represents the increasing access of space for civilians. The mission is also a proof that space exploration is no longer just for astronauts or officials, but it is opening its windows to people with a passion for exploration. Spacewalk. The Polaris Dawn mission's main aim was to achieve several groundbreaking objectives. The primary highlight of this mission was the planned commercial spacewalk. This pushed the boundaries of what was possible in commercial spaceflight and opened ways for space missions including lunar and Mars exploration. Examining support systems. The mission evaluated the crew's life support machinery during longer periods in reduced gravity, which was crucial for longer duration missions. This testing provided valuable data that will be used to improve future missions. Scientific research. The crew conducted various experiments, contributing to better understanding of space and its overall effects on the human body, resulting also in a big help for future missions. The crew were also first to test laser-based communications in space for future space communication systems necessary for missions like Moon and Mars. The Polaris Dawn mission represents a crucial moment, showing the capability of commercial partnerships to increase our understanding of the universe. This mission also represents an important step of humanity towards advancement in outer space, making it accessible to civilians and new explorers. As companies like SpaceX take the lead, they open doors for new passionate individuals to experience space themselves. This remarkable change not only encourages young people to pursue careers in science, technology, and engineering, etc., but also helps to create a culture of creativity that is essential for growth of the aerospace industry. One of the most exciting aspects of the Polaris Dawn mission was the planned commercial spacewalk. Crew experienced. The crew's preparation for the spacewalk involved long training, including neutral exercises in large water tanks to simulate the sensation of weightlessness. They also used virtual reality to practice different procedures in a made-up setting. A key part of their preparation was adaptation to their spacesuits, which were specially designed for both movement and safety. Additionally, the suits offered protection against the harsh conditions of space, including micrometeoroids' temperature changes, and featured life support systems to regulate oxygen and temperature. Specialized communication systems allowed constant communication with mission control, ensuring the safety and protection of the squad. During spacewalk, the crew left behind the spacecraft to perform assigned tasks outside it, like conducting scientific experiments, fixing any damaged equipment, and installing new parts on the spacecraft. The spacewalk was a huge milestone as it showed that commercial companies can carry out complex operations in outer space. Safety remained the top priority. To make sure the crew stayed safe, they were attached to the spacecraft with strong chains called, so they couldn't accidentally move away into space. These tethers allowed them to float and work without the risk of getting lost in space. The advanced communication system also helped them get immediate help or guidance whenever required. Polaris Dawn utilized cutting-edge technology, including the latest version of the crew's spacecraft. This state-of-the-art ride featured advanced life support systems, improved navigation softwares, and communication technologies, ensuring a safe and successful mission. The Polaris Dawn mission took place in September 2024. This timing is important as it coincides with several other milestones in space exploration, including ongoing missions to the ISS and future lunar missions. On the launch day, the crew boarded the Crew Dragon spacecraft and were transported to the launch pad. The Falcon 9 rocket lifted off from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida, marking the beginning of their incredible journey. Following the completion of their objectives, the crew re-entered the craft and began their journey back to Earth. They conducted a safe re-entry and splashdown in the ocean, concluding this historic mission. The search to find extraterrestrial life is one of the most interesting questions humanity has ever asked. As we explore our solar system, galaxies, and beyond, scientists are keenly searching for signs of life on other planets and moons. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence is another critical part of our question to find life beyond Earth. Scientists are using extremely powerful telescopes to examine the space for signals that may indicate the presence of any civilization. As technology improves, the ability to detect and analyze these signals will develop more, bringing us closer to answering the question of whether we are alone or is there anyone else. Joint missions, such as the International Space Station, have shown the advantages of international-level collaboration in space. The ISS has provided a platform for space research and technology development, bringing together scientists and engineers from around the globe. Future missions to the Moon, Mars, and other planets will likely involve international partnerships, combining resources, expertise, and experience to achieve the desired goals. As we stand on the edge of a new era in space discovery, the things that look impossible today may soon become realities of tomorrow. With each step we take beyond one of the most important and focused goals of today's scientists is the colonization of the planet Mars. Over the next few decades, we might be able to see many space agencies and private companies aim to send humans to the Red Planet with plans for long-term survival. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration, famously known as NASA, has set its eyes on sending astronauts and scientists to Mars in the 2030s, while companies like Elon Musk's SpaceX are also working on developing spacecraft capable of transporting people to Mars. Earth, we increase our understanding of the universe and our position in it. The journey is just beginning, and the stars are definitely within our reach. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like it and subscribe to our channel for more interesting and innovative videos like this. See you in the next video with some more exciting content.